All right, you ain't ready. You better strap your socks on tight. We have another exact revelation. It points us exactly to 2025 and the rapture and then the flood, which today it's going to be a digital flood, a flood of another type. That's what the Great Tribulation will be. You ready? Oh man, this is crazy. As you can see on the screen, the name of Adam in Hebrew is an aleph, a dalet, and a mem. Those are the three letters in Hebrew that is used to form the name of Adam. And it reads right to left. Now, if you look on the bottom, you'll get the value, the numerical value for those three letters. The aleph is on the top right, which is a 1. The dalet, which is 4 down, which is a 4. And the mem to the left, which is 40. So in the beginning, God created Adam, hence the beginning, and his name adds up to 45. What is 45, everyone? We know on this channel, 45 is the square root of 2025, meaning that 45 times 45 equals 2025. That's the value of Adam's name in Hebrew, 45. And that is pointing directly to 2025. Remember, God declares the end from the beginning, Isaiah 46:10. Now here's where we really get good. In the context of the biblical story, 1656 represents the year Noah's flood is believed to have occurred, calculated from the genealogies in Genesis. Specifically, it signifies the year 1656 after the creation of Adam. So 1656 years after Adam was the flood. Well, Genesis 5:5. 5 times 5 is 25 too. And all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. So we have 45 as the square root of 2025, the value of Adam's name in Hebrew, which means that 45 times 45 equals 2025. So we automatically have Adam, which is the beginning, right? The first man, pointing to the end, which is 2025. And then 3.5 years of Great Tribulation. But watch this. We take the year of the flood, 1656. After Adam, 1656 years. And we subtract the age of Adam, 930 when he passed away. Are you ready for this? 726 harpazo. And that is with the name of Adam, which is 45, which is pointing directly to 2025. You guys, this is it. And here's a cherry on top. How amazing is this? That if you look in the Hebrew alphabet at the letters of Adam's name, they tell you the story. The aleph, which is the first letter on the top left, is a bull, and it actually means strength, right? Aleph, strength, and it's associated with God, one God, okay? So that is in the beginning. Adam was glorified, with God, all one with God, strength. And then you have the D, the dalet, which is the fourth one down, and that is a door, okay? And then the third letter in his name, is the mem. This is the really incredible one. If you go on the right side, and it's the second one down, mem, and it looks like a tent because we get caught up in the tent at the flood, the tent that covers earth, the firmament. And you can see on the left side the blue, the water, mem, water. So the picture is water, like the flood, the end of his name, just like the end, the flood. And the picture for the letter is a tent, symbolic of going up, just like Rebecca went up in the tent with Isaac. Rebecca being a picture of the church and Isaac being a picture of Jesus. It's all in the beginning, the book of Genesis, because God declares the end from the beginning. This is actually where we're at, and in case you didn't know, Earth is flat, stationary, and covered with the firmament, which in Isaiah 40:22 calls it a tent for us to dwell in, just like the mem in Adam's name that means water and looks like a tent. And that's what this is. So I wanted to show you this so it makes more sense to you. If you think we're on some spinning flying ball in outer space, you're like, wait a second, huh? A tent above what? No, Earth is flat. We're in the Truman Show, and the sun and the moon are inside the firmament. Same size, so are the stars. And so that's what the tent business is all about. And we're caught up in it this year. So screenshot this if you want. There's a few key verses here that I like that I put on there for you to see the truth of real cosmology that the Bible talks about. We're here. This is it. Get ready, get set, and go. What was Adam and all of God's people before the flood? They were a dam. Adam, a dam holding the flood back. Noah and Enoch and all the rest of God's people were a dam holding the flood back. And that's exactly what we are. We are a dam. Adam holding the flood back. Because when we leave, it's judgment time.